Hey everybody, ZoomZike here, and welcome back to another episode of Vexx, and we are not starting in the main hub area anymore, yay. And one thing that you may notice is I am completely back with my 95 shards that I so rightfully deserved and completely failed off of. And another thing you may have noticed is that my voice may sound just a wee little bit different. It may sound worse, it may sound better. But that's because I got a microphone that is called the Blue Yeti Microphone Exclusive DX Edition. No, I'm kidding. It's just called the Blue Yeti. But now, when I got this thing, I really loved getting this thing because my birthday comes up in at September 13th, and this was basically an early birthday present to me. The camera was wagging out there, but the main thing I want to make sure with this is that I'm getting the best quality out of it. That's where you guys come in. Now, throughout this video, if you hear any puffs, any static, any hissing, any echoing, like if you hear my voice echoing, like if I'm in, because I do have high ceilings, I'm not sure if you guys can hear the echoing or not. But if you can hear echoing, make sure to let me know. Like, post a comment below if there's any hissing or popping, and also say if you think that it's bad enough to make changes to, like changes in my setup. Like if you for example, if you hear echoing, like post down I hear echoing and stuff, and then let me know if you think it's bad enough to the point where it should be worth changing, or just say I hear echoing but it doesn't really affect the performance or something like that. Now we are entering the summit of the sages. Here, get ready. The head of the machine, where gears and pistons churn. One must be quick and keen, or else your flesh will burn. And yes, I actually went close to the microphone to make a cool sound effect. Well, yeah, I really like this microphone. It just sort of fits me because it's blue. And anyways, here we are. The summit of the sages. I'm actually turning my volume up for this part. This area is actually really unique in the sense where it has the title screen music. They use the title screen. What? Oh wait, did we even? Oh wait, hold on. Okay. We missed the journal entry for the underbog or underbog. Where have I heard that before? The bellow. Where did I get underbog from? Anyways, okay, we're gonna go back into the bellow real quick. And we're going to go get the Rhea map that is there, because I want to be able to say the whole story fully, because I remember in episode 2, 3, 4 of Timberdale, where I had the Rhea map and I actually said the story, but I want to completely, at the very end, before we face the final boss, I want to be able to say it and tell you and show you guys the whole story of what happened. I can't show anything, but I can tell and give a good visual descriptive image of what's about. Okay, there it is there. Oh, no, we can't warp back to hub. This game is so unforgiving. It really is, though. This game is really unforgiving in the sense where when you die, most of the platforming that you'll notice is vertical. Most of the brutal platforming anyways. The horizontal platforming is brutal. Both of them are, but I think vertical might even be worse, because some people tend to argue that with vertical platforming you can fall and you can safely land somewhere without taking any damage by doing some ground pound. But what I argue is that with the horizontal area, there are actually some shortcuts with the horizontal areas more than the vertical areas for some reason. And the horizontal areas actually give you checkpoints. They actually provide checkpoints that the vertical areas just don't. So it's kind of a trade-off. It really depends on what you're better at, like long jumping and timing those or something like that. It just really depends. Now these are cogs here. What you'll notice is that you'll see a bright part, like the one I'm standing on right now. The bright part where you hit this button in the middle, it'll extend a platform that you can go out on, and the arrows are actually pretty easy to follow. And don't you just love the name of the course? Summit of the Sages. It just sounds so cool. And if you're actually kind of curious on where you pop down some of the sages, right over there, do you see that? Crap, these stupid things, they're like those other things that we saw in the bellow and stuff. Like those other flying enemies, the general ones, but even worse. Okay, can I please turn the camera. Okay, right there. See that cage right there? That's where you come out and get the Wraith Heart, at least from Tempest Peak Manor. How do you even get there? Do you, like, teleport there? Like, because you go down the drain and then you just pop out there, but do you teleport? I'm not even sure. Anyways, when I was regarding to the music, excuse me, this music is actually like the title screen, or like the music that plays when you see like the preview. Like there's a preview of like the entire game basically, which I think is the trailer for the game. I think so. I think it's the trailer for the game. It might be. So yeah, I really like the music for anyways, and this actually kind of fakes you out right here, because like it shows you a platform and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go up there, but what actually is funny is that the second you enter this, you enter about right here. You enter at this angle, so 99% of the time you'll just skip this and go ahead, and then you'll start scouring around this area and be like, oh, where am I supposed to go? This is so terrible, and all this crap. It's just not a fun experience. Okay, now speaking of a not so fun experience, I should really tell you guys a story about what happened to me at school. Yeah, school stories. I'm taking it there. Okay. Now what happened was I was actually running late for school, and since my mom drops me off, what happened was that there was actually a huge load of traffic while going to school. So actually, when we arrived at my school, I have to be there by like 8 o'clock, so that's the time I have to be there, and it was about 7:57, and we were like blocks and blocks upon blocks away from the school, and I'm like, okay, in this traffic, there's no way we're gonna make this, so I tell my mom, I'm just gonna go out and book it, no pun intended, since it's school. So I just go out there, and she says bye and all that stuff, and I am literally running or jogging, or like speed jogging. It wasn't a complete sprint. I wasn't jogging. It wasn't as slow as a jog, but I was in the middle of those. So I was here. I was like running to class. My class was PE, by the way, to where the locker rooms was, just in case you guys want to. So while I ran there, I just about got to where the gym was, and I was panting for air. And a meter away, the bell rings, which is the late bell, but no one saw me, so I didn't really get late. No sympathy for me. And I was panting for air. What I forgot to mention is that I actually only got 6.5 hours of sleep before, the night before, so I was already exhausted, and I was even more exhausted by then. And I had tennis. I have tennis for like my second period, but it's first period's like 7 o'clock, second period's like 8 o'clock. It's weird. It's weird how my school does it. Maybe yours. So, wait, hold on. Let me just say the rhyme here real quick. Head awash in hazard awaits to test your fears. Gain a heart if you're not wet behind the ears. Okay, so I'm completely exhausted, and I just have to do tennis. Not so bad, right? But then my teacher says we have a 1-mile run test. And at those words, I'm just like, oh my god, this is torture. Is this teacher trying to kill me? Here I am, 6.5 hours of sleep, and ran nearly half a mile of school. And this teacher makes me run 1 mile. Now, it might not sound that bad, but taking into account all the things that have happened to me, and the fact that it's been summer vacation, I've just kind of been sitting down. I haven't gotten that much exercise, so those are 3 things at my disadvantage. So here I am running the mile. We had to do 4 track laps, and by the time I got to my 4th one, I have too much willpower for my own good, just in case you guys didn't know. So by my 4th lap, or by my 2nd lap actually, by my 2nd lap, I should have given up there. I was about to collapse by my 2nd and 3rd lap, but my willpower just kept me going over and over again, which is actually sort of a bad thing. So once I got by my 4th lap, halfway, I'm almost ready to puke. So here I am, running on the 4th lap, and once I get back to the finish line, I was like the 3rd person, so pretty good for the disadvantages I had. And by the time I got there, I basically collapsed onto the floor. So I basically, all these disadvantages against me, and my willpower still kept me going, and by the time I went to the line, I just was on my knee. I went over to the grass. I just walked over to the grass, like, really calmly, and I just laid down. I collapsed. And it was the most relaxing collapse I've ever experienced. 6.5 hours of sleep, had to run half a mile to school, didn't get so much exercise over the summer vacation in the first place, and ran an entire mile, and I just sat there laying down, just with my eyes closed, just relaxing, and I'm like, oh my god, it's over. It's finally over. It was like the best thing ever to just get so much relaxation after that. Going through pure hell. It was not a fun experience. And people are looking at me and stuff, and in my mind I'm just like, don't judge me. You have no idea what hell I've been through. So I'm just laying there, and it was insane. I don't think it could have gotten any worse than that. So that's my story. If you guys have anything, other hellish stories of school, feel free to tell me. I mean, I'd be interested to see if there's anything worse. I doubt there's anything worse than that. I mean, come on. Do you guys think you have something worse than what I went through? Maybe. Oh, hey. Hi, Wraithheart. How's it go? Did I just take like a shortcut? Or, well, whatever. Get the Wraithheart. I'll take it. Head awash in hazard awaits to test your fears. Gain a heart if you're not wet behind the ears. Now, funny thing is, I got so caught up in telling my story, I didn't realize that I accidentally did the Wraithheart mission number 3 before number 2. I was supposed to do number 2 before number 3, but when it said wet behind the ears, I assumed it was the one where you had to go into the water and get those ring things. Not sonic rings. Yeah, you just troll. Anyways, not the... Wow, am I actually going to say... I was about to say the same joke twice. That's just... Oh my god. Commentary, folks. The best commentary of all. But... Anyways, I got caught up in my story so much, I didn't realize that I chose number 3 before 2, and since it said wet, I assumed I had to go through the rings and do all that jazz and stuff. So technically, this is supposed to be number 2. I'm not going to do any editing to fix it, because it's already long gone, and the story wouldn't have been as nice. Now, can you guys please not sting me? They're like scorpion flies. Beetles. If you can call them that. Are they? Are they like scorpion, fly, beetle thingies? Drain. I'm just gonna go down here. Silence. No, I'm just kidding. Why am I so silent? Jesus, okay. Now, the Wraithheart's all the way at the very top, and what you have to do is basically, you're gonna have to raise the water level. Boy, doesn't that remind you of something. Actually, that doesn't remind me of anything at all now that I think about it. I think it reminds me of something, raising the water level in order to get to a higher plane. Oh my god, that has to have reminded me of... Sorry, I had to look away for something, I don't know. But that totally reminds me of something, but I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what it reminds me of. Crap. Oh my god, okay. So you basically have to get up to those black switches about 4 times. That's about the amount of times you have to get up there. And the life belt thing that you see will help you out every single time you have to get there. So you basically have to make your way to the life belt every single time. So here is the life belt right here. Does that? No, that's in like the Vexx language. Can someone please decipher that for me? I mean, seriously, if I ever get popular, I mean, ever, probably even a very, it's probably a very small chance, like extremely small, I'm not even kidding. But if that ever happens, please decipher that for me. Make it a top comment. I need to know what that says. I want to know what that says, because I can't decipher things like that. I'm not good at deciphering. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, I'm not good at deciphering. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Okay. Now, here we are again. We're going to go across here. Some people make it confused and actually go up there and just be like, oh, where am I supposed to go? But there is clearly a yellow arrow here, guys. I mean, come on. Actually, now that I think about it, if you're quick enough, you might be able to, like, get onto that thing before the water rises. And there's also a move that you're able to do where you're able to go out of the water and he'll jump, and Vexx will, like, jump out like a dolphin. You know that move? Let me see if I can do that here. I think you have to, like, press R plus A, like, the second you jump out of the water or something. I think, nah, I'm not able to do it. Now, anyways, this one's a little more difficult to find, and I hope I'm able to find it right now. I mean, it's around some kind of pulley system, if you understand it. Blatant Adventure Time reference. Okay, where is it? It's around this pole. I know it's around it. Okay, right over here. You have to go. Oh, wait, extra life. Oh, yeah, I could totally. I need that. I'm gonna die sooner or later. Okay, wait, that sounded depressing. I mean in the game, guys. I mean in the game. That was very depressing and dark commentary. Anyways, we're gonna. Okay. Okay. Dude, don't do that to me. I know you love Vexx. And his blue hair. I know his blue hair is just fabulous and amazing, but no, I'm sorry. You can't have me. Apparently the other girl will, but you guys will see what happens to the ending of Vexx. It's actually quite epic what the ending of this is. And don't go looking it up. Don't go looking it up. I know you're thinking that, and actually now that I put that thought into your guys' minds, I bet like most of you guys are gonna look up the ending to Vexx now. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making you guys think of the notion of... Is notion even the right word? I'm sorry for making you guys even get the idea of that. Anyways, the water level rises up here, and you may get confused at first where you're just like, okay, why wasn't the life belt sort of thing? Is this a life belt? No, I don't... A life floaty? I don't even know. But what I do know is you're going to be in here for the majority of your shards. So... You guys see all these soul shards or whatever, you're going to be here for most of the time. And also, when I press that button, that is the last time you will press the button, because it actually raises you to the very top, and that thing dissolves. And you can actually suffocate if you have no idea where to be going. Is there anything else that is worth mentioning in this place? Okay, wait. Okay, there's some purple crystals right here. That's kind of it. I got nothing else. I'm going to just get the Wraith Heart right now. Pillar rows stand below in each opposing face. A puzzle to lay low, an answer to amaze. See, it's kind of like a pun, because it's like an answer to a maze, but like an answer to a maze. Well, I at least like the ending part of it. Anyways, hey everybody, ZoomZike here, and I just did that to make you guys have an identity crisis, or not an identity crisis, or have some kind of crisis where, oh god, what happened? Is this Groundhog Day or something? ZoomZike's just doing the same intro. I should totally do that. Now that I think about it, I'm totally gonna do that to you guys. I am totally, in a future Let's Play, I am going to make it, I'm gonna make an intro, or like, or I'll like, at the very beginning of a series, or like episode 2 of any series I create in the future, I'll have a unique intro that'll make you guys remember it. And actually, I'll just wall jump on this part, and I'll make you guys remember it. And near the final episode, I'll have the same intro up. I'll just copy and paste it, and you guys will be like, wait, am I on episode, insert episode name here where the unique intro was? And then I'll just be like, ah, you fell for it, and I'll be mean. That's so mean. And I'm just letting you guys know right now, if I don't fall on these platforms right now, then I am the luckiest person in the world, since you guys will fall a lot here. If you have this game, in which if you do, I'm really proud of you, but you guys will fall a lot here, because I had to practice so much in order to make non-embarrassment of myself. I actually got a game over. I died like 6 times doing what... doing one of the Wraith Hearts. I think it was the second one. Yeah, the second one I did flawlessly. Like the fire one, though, it hit me off a little bit, and I got a little frustrated. Now, let's go over here. Basically, you're going to have to hit... Jesus, all these coughing and stuff. You're going to have to hit all these switches, and what you may notice after a while, after the second switch, is that you're starting to see a familiar face. Oh, crap! See, there's my example of falling down at a place that you don't want to fall to, and it's not a fun experience, and I have no unique commenter that I can think of right now to keep it going to the point where I would have to re-show this and cut down an editing, so I'll just see you guys in a second. Can Vexx make the jump? Let us find... Okay, great. I didn't want to have to do the entire thing. Now, anyways, about what I was saying, the entire statue that you just made was Vexx's face. So, in some of the sages, Vexx is actually a sage. He can go into sage mode. Okay, obligatory Naruto reference. Not gonna make any of those. Actually, now that I think about it, how about doing a Naruto fighting game as a Let's Play? I wonder how that would go. I wonder, like, with the cutscenes and all, like, just the game cutscenes, like, not the ones like Naruto, Rise of a Ninja. Not Rise of a Ninja. I mean, like, oh crap, okay, I'm gonna have to wait for the next one. But not ones with, like, anime cutscenes, because you could easily get copyright for that, but, like, ones with, like, game cutscenes. How would that go with, like, fighting and stuff in the boss battles? Let me know if you guys would be interested in, like, me doing a Naruto series, like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 and 3, and then making that as, like, some kind of series. Let me know if you think that would be interesting to watch, or, like, commentary, because I'm, like, really knowledgeable on it, and it was just a really fun series. And I know I shouldn't, like, completely rely on you guys, if you guys like it or not, because, to be truthful, I know this might sound harsh, but it's really kind of what I want to do. It's kind of like, if I want to do a Let's Play, I should just do it, and I shouldn't rely too much on, like, audience interaction, on if the audience thinks I should do it or not. It should really kind of be like, it is my channel after all. It should be like what I completely enjoy. If you guys recommend a game that I just don't like at all, it's as simple as I won't do a series on it. It's kind of the truth. It's actually kind of the truth for every Let's Player, now that I think about it. If you get recommended a game that you just hate, you're not going to want to do it. If you're a Let's Player, you'll know how that feels. Like, if you have, like, a fan base, even a small one with, like, 2 or 3 people, and they want you to play a specific game that you just hate, you can't play it. Even if it's what your fans want, and you take advice from them and stuff, it's really difficult to be able to do that. But yeah, that's just kind of it. So, like, let me know if you guys would be interested, at least, in, like, a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Let's Play. Since I am completely capable of recording Xbox games, I could just easily move into my room, even though it's in, like, my living room right now. Anyways, now, whoa, wait, okay. Wow, this is really unique. Okay, I forgot about this. This is like some kind of labyrinth thing where you have to get out in a certain amount of time, and I was not prepared. Okay, where do I... Oh, okay, I see which direction I'm supposed to take. Go around, Vexx. Dude, I know which direction to go. Dude. Crap. Did he kill... Did I die? No. Okay, Vexx didn't die. Awesome. I thought that thing was about to hit me, by the way. Oh my god, I was about to flip. Okay, now I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, but yeah, about the Naruto game, because if you don't know what Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm is, or if you're not interested in Naruto, please go watch it. I know I told you already, like, during the giveaway thing, but it is so worth it. It is totally worth your time. Speaking of totally worth my time, oh my god. Okay, just got the last one. That actually didn't take much time. I don't even think there was any reason for a cut. Anyway, also, if you're not so good at this, now that I think about it, I just realized they're able to do long jumps in this. So it's going to be a little bit more easier for me to do, since I didn't know that you were actually able to perform long jumps in this area. So come on, Vexx. Also, the controls are extremely awkward. Like, if I go to the right, Vexx goes upwards. For some reason, they're, like, reversed. It's really awkward. Maybe because it's in a diamond shape, but... How's that for, like, a 2-dimensional Wraithheart get? Well, I think that just about does it for this episode. So... Whoa, okay, hold on a second. Is this... Okay, yeah, okay. Just letting you guys know, we're actually able to go fight the final boss right now, but we're not going to because we have about... Actually, just in case you want to know, I'm going to make an estimated guess right now. Okay, estimated guess for how long this is going to take. Okay, that's going to be... Crap, I don't want to do this. That's going to be 1 episode, like getting all those. This is probably going to take 2-3 episodes, so that's about 3. And this is going to take about 3 episodes, so that's going to be 6. So we have about 7, 8, or 9 more episodes left, depending on if I fail or do better, like 6, 7, 8. That's around the amount of episodes we have left of the series. And we're over halfway, and I'm really enjoying myself. So, anyways, this has been ZoomZike, and I'll catch you guys later on the next episode of Vexx.